Hello everyone and welcome back to this video. Today we address how to create a campaign and deploy it on Outlook. Let's get to it. So from your dashboard, on the section on the left you have campaigns, which is the second one, and on the top right corner you have create a new campaign. So on this new campaign you first have to define when you want the campaign to start and if you want it to end or not at a specific time. So for example, I can program a period. So Valentine's Day is coming up, and if you have a banner for that, great. You can start from the 10th, for example, and the end date, the banner will not be deployed anymore by the evening of the end date that you have programmed. So for me, since I've mentioned Valentine's Day, by 14th evening I can end it. For today's example, it will be the second option. I just want to start the campaign as soon as possible, but please note that it means as long as I don't come back here and end the campaign, it will still run. So this is why the first option is pretty interesting, but for today's example it will be fine. So now that the period has been defined, I want to select which audience is fit for the campaign, because you can have a campaign for internal, just for the company, or external only too, or for today's example, I have a message that fits all, so I'm going to select that. And now I have two options. I can either do a text banner for my company, and the content will be defined here. So today it will be test Sigilium, and you can see that as I type, it is fit into the banner right here. The color has been defined by your administrator. It is your company color, and I can also use a custom color. So for example, if I wanted red, I can have the reference of red and just tap it right here, sorry. Or I can pick it here since I have red here. Or again, I can just play with the bar right here. For today's example, I'm just going to use the company's color. And then this is an interactive banner. I want something to happen when people click on it, and I want them to land on a specific page that I have defined. So I'm just going to copy paste the link. And now I can preview the modifications. So you can see that it fits right on the bottom of your signature whenever it is deployed. And you can see that if I go right here and click, I land on the page I wanted. So that was the first option. Now I can go back and explore the second one. So the second option is an image banner. So you probably have a marketing team, and usually that's how they want to work with the visuals and the campaigns. So I'm just going to click and retrieve the banner that has been prepared for today's example. And remember, I mentioned that this section right here is used for the content of the banner, but this is only for text banner. Since this is an image, it will not be used, so I can go ahead and delete it. Alright, and don't worry about any specifics when it comes to the image banner. You have documentation right here if you want or advice on how to get prepared. And you also have our advice for the size pixel-wise. Alright, I'm going to keep the same link, and now I can preview. And voila, you have your banner right on the bottom of your signature again. And you can see that this time I don't have to be on a specific place. The whole banner acts as a button, so I don't have to be right here. I can also be right here, click, and land on the page. Oh good, so now that it goes to me, I can get to choose the users. And that is very interesting because you have many ways to do it, and you can really get precise. So you can either select the whole company, every organizations, or you can select organization by organization. And then you probably guessed it, I can also get inside an organization and select name by name the people that I want to assign the campaign to. So for today, it will be Xavier. And then I can decide whether it's main campaign. And remember, I mentioned that today it was on Outlook. So we also have campaigning option, which we'll see in a minute. So for now, I'm going to use it as a main campaign. And now that you're on this section, you can see the campaigns that you already did. And then you have a few informations. You have the clicks, you have the number of people that it's assigned to, the number of days it ran, and here, if I get to click, I get to a documentation on how to find the traffic on Google Analytics. Sorry about that. Analytics. So yeah, these are a few interesting KPIs that you can use. Alright, and now I can go on Outlook and check if my signature is up and ready. Alright, so right here, if I get to open a new mail, you can see that my banner is applied. We are happy to help. If you encounter any problems, you can contact us directly, and I'll see you on the next one.